Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for the Advent Calendar Project Pan. This project was created by Hèléne from HMM Makeup, and the idea is to recreate the joy from an Advent calendar in a year-long project pan. We were given the task of choosing 24 products like you would for an Advent calendar, and they could be smaller. Samples, deluxe samples, full-size products that are on their last leg, and you could actually place them in an Advent calendar and pull 2 products out every month as a little present to yourself to Project Pan. Since I've never owned an Advent calendar, I do hope to one day, but since I've never owned a Advent calendar, in previous years, I would just make a list and use an app like Tiny Decisions to decide which 2 products I would pull from one month to the next. But this year I completely revamped the project for myself, and I am working exclusively on my sample perfumes. You know what I'm talking about. These little guys that everyone has a bunch of rolling around in a cup or a container. Mine are in this little magnetic prescriptives box that I love. Anyways, I am working on 3 a month instead of the 2 that we're supposed to be working on to try and get through as many of these as possible. And I will say it's been going really well. I've basically been finishing all 3 every month. Last month, I had a little bit of one perfume left over. That was my Ellen Tracy perfume sample, and I think it was gone 2 days after I posted my update. And I had picked 3 new samples to work on, and I have been able to finish 2 of those 3 for this month. So I have another one rolling over. But the first one I finished was this YSL Mon Paris. And oh my gosh, this is so good. I totally get it now. I totally get what the hype is about. This is so yummy. And I just felt so feminine and so pretty when I was wearing this. And I felt it's a pretty strong and long-lasting perfume. A lot of times I put on perfume and I'm like, does anybody else even smell this? Is there any point for me doing this? Is this just for me? But with this one, I'm pretty sure other people could smell it as well. And I could smell it at the end of the day. It is strong and beautiful. And it went directly to my loves list on Ulta because it is delightful. And I would like to own a full size of this. Sadly, this sample was more than halfway gone when I pulled it into this project. So I only got a few days use out of it. But it was so good. I really loved it. Surprisingly, I also loved the second sample that I used this past month, which is Michael Kors Wanderlust. This was lovely as well. And actually, I finished this off maybe over a week ago. And I was at work yesterday, and one of my coworkers was standing next to me, and I was like, "You smell so good. What are you wearing?" And she's like, "Michael Kors Wanderlust." And I was like, "I thought so. I was just using a sample of that the other day." And she's like, "Yeah, I love this." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Anyways, I recognized it right away. The only other Michael Kors scent I own is a full size of the Michael Kors signature scent. And I don't know what it is, but there's something about the 2 scents that tell me that they are related. They're definitely in the same family, and I can smell whatever that smell is that lets me know. But I actually like Wanderlust a little bit more than I like the original Michael Kors. If I didn't have any perfumes and I was told I could only buy one, I would choose this one over the original. And I love the original, but this I like a little bit better. It is a really nice scent. And again, it's feminine. It's beautiful. It's pretty strong. Like I said, I could smell it on my coworker standing next to me. But yeah, I really enjoyed this perfume as well too. Both these perfumes went on my loves list, which is very rare. For the most part, throughout this project this year, the perfumes I've been using up have not been going on my loves list, but there were 2 winners out of the bunch this past month. The third scent is from Escada, and it is called Joyful. This is nice, but it's not a love. It's also not in a spray bottle, which is a total pain in the butt. But that's not why I don't like it. I don't love this scent nearly as much as I love those other 2 scents. And this isn't a strong scent. It's definitely one of those scents that I put on and then I'm like, am I even wearing anything? Do I have perfume on? I don't know. But I am down to here. I've only been using this for a couple of days now. And I actually did have a day this past month where I just forgot to put on perfume. I was literally turning the corner, leaving my street to go to work. And I was like, oh, I forgot perfume. And I thought about turning around to come back and spraying some perfume on. And I thought, nope, you're going to get to work on time today. You're not going to be late to spray some perfume on. That's too much. So I made myself go to work without any scent on. But that being said, I did not finish this off. I'm going to keep working on that one and hopefully it'll be gone in the next few days, but it's time to pick 3 new scents from my container for this upcoming month. And yeah, let's see what I get. Hopefully I have another good month. I felt like this past month was a really good month. Okay, it's high enough that I cannot quite see what I'm reaching for. I'm going to mix it around and draw 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, there's 2 sprayers. Oh, I always get excited when I get a sprayer. The non-sprayer is called Alpha 1 de Fernand Aubry. I have no idea what this is. I have never ever heard of this. Has anybody ever heard of a scent called Alpha 1? That sounds like a men's cologne. Is this men's or is this women's? I wouldn't imagine a woman wanting to smell like an alpha. It seems like a man's thing. Oh, it's got the little... No, I don't think it's men's. It's not particularly feminine either. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and use it up. I will try to look into this perfume and find out what I can, because I know nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. The next one is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I think I'm going to like that. I don't think I've ever worn it, but I think it's a pretty popular scent, right? And the third one is Issey Miyake Leu de Issey. Leu de Issey. I can't speak that. I'm pretty sure this is a scent that Jamie loves. And she probably gave it to me because she had a full size of this. Anyways, those are the 3 new scents that I'm rolling in for this month. Hopefully I could get on top of them and finish all 4 by next month's update. I feel like I'm falling behind a little bit and I don't like that. But so far in this project, I have finished 14 samples in this project, I think. So far, I've finished 14 samples in this project, I believe, which is so exciting. I love that I'm getting through some of these samples, using them up, moving them out. It's been a very interesting year. It's kind of a blur. A lot of these scents are running together, but as I try out samples that really stand out to me, I try to get them on either my Ulta Loves list or my Sephora favorites list so that I can remember them when it's time to one day, potentially, hopefully, buy a new perfume. I do have $161 in Ulta points to spend. Now that I'm not a platinum member at Ulta anymore, I do have points that expire after a year, and it's that time of year where I could let them expire or spend them, but I'm gonna spend them because it's free stuff. However, I am trying to stay away from makeup, and I could knock out that $160 with like 1 perfume pretty much. So I am considering buying myself a full-size perfume with my $160. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. I have until the end of June, I believe. I think I have until June 30th to decide. So I'm going to pray on that for a minute and figure out what I'm going to spend my $160 on. I'm very fortunate to be in a position where there is nothing I need. So I wish I could say that I could spend the money on like necessities, not that like skincare, but I don't need skincare. I don't need anything right now. There is literally nothing I need, other than maybe a couple of Essence lash primers, which cost like $1.99. So, yeah, that's really the only thing like I feel is a need, and basically everything else is going to be for fun. So I could knock out a good chunk of that $160 with a very expensive perfume, or you know, I could pick up some little things, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to buy. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. My friend Danica gave me some really good suggestions last year, that none of which counted against my low buy, but yeah, I got them and now I don't feel like I need them. Like my last year I spent most of my money on my acrylic makeup storage that I now have in my bathroom, but I don't need another one. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to spend my money on, but I'm going to think about that and I will figure something out, and I will show you guys when I do. But that is it for this update, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm excited to start working on these new perfumes and enjoy them. And I'm excited to be progressing along in this project. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.